see the West Indian target 107 off the 30 overs they are required to bat at a run rate of 3.54. Rather strange in view of the fact that now has been lost. The match has been reduced to 30 overs rather than 38.
Good delivery and looking for one. It's well run. A bit of movement off the seam for Sarfraz.
To the finger. So far just 2 runs to his credit off 14 deliveries. Anxiety written in all of their faces.
In the air, it's safe. England giving chase. Sockers it back, well done. Imran Khan, what a competitor. Tremendous effort. A fast bowler, a wonderful return. Super cricket.
Great burst of applause.
Here's Sarfraz. And he's gone straight after putting on the sweater. And the first wicket down, and this is valuable for Pakistan.
Yes, and I suspect the sweater, looking back on it now after seeing that ball deflect off the inside edge and having seen that shot, I suspect the sweater was brought out, accompanied by Pakistanis will be happy seeing the back of him. 1 for 12.
Pakistan are handling this well at the moment. Vivian Richards is the new batsman, about to face Sarfraz. In the first 15 overs, West Indies need to score 54 runs. Overall, West Indies need 107 from 30 overs.
Richards hasn't got off the mark yet. He's got an average of 37 in the one-day competition with a top score of 72. And just the 150, so I think that tells a bit of the story. He's not had a great time by his standards, but still averages 37 this season in the one-day competition.
In the air, and he's under it down here. Imran Khan, and he's caught him. Richards for naught. Sarfraz, a bouncer to Richards, a trap. And Imran Khan has taken the catch. West Indies 2 for 12.
Well, Vivian Richards going for that pull shot, and it was a good bouncer too. And have a look at Imran Khan. He placed himself beautifully. There was never any doubt once he got himself underneath that ball that he was going to make the catch. And so Daddles the Duck accompanies Vivian Richards off the ground. And what a tremendous start for the Pakistanis, apart from the fact that they've taken 2 wickets. Vivian Richards, beautifully taken by Imran Khan.
A little 2.1 the scoring rate so far. The West Indies need to score 3.54 all the way through their innings. 30 overs the match, 107 runs needed in all. Safely away. And 4 runs, and that's the sort of thing West Indies have to do. Suddenly there are a few problems out there for West Indies.
Yes, that was played well down to square leg, and clearly Desmond Haynes is very determined to be well placed when the first hurdle arrives. The first hurdle for both these teams is the 15 over mark.
West Indies target 107 from the full 30 overs now. Run rate required 3.54. That's what it was at the start of the innings. Current run rate is 2.6. It'll be more than that 3.5 now. Single down to deep mid-on. A little strange, Tony, to see the attitude here of the West Indians. I don't think if they were in the finals, and as for that message that came out to Desmond Haynes, he's been around long enough now to know what that target should be after 15 overs, and I find that a little difficult to work out.
They had been set the 107 from 30 overs. And I'm sure that some sort of thought went into it. Of course, the setback of the 2 early wickets did come into consideration. We'll be looking for a second here, but not coming for it. Salim Malik, the 12th man, the youngest man in the field at the age of 18, out there picking up.
Them.
And that's in the air. 3rd man comes around. It's Mohsin takes the catch. Haynes is out. Mohsin bowls Sarfraz. For 13, the West Indies are 3 for 36.
A very good outfield catch by Mohsin Khan down in the deep. Desmond Haynes going for the big hit straight. Got a top edge. Went very high indeed, but Mohsin Khan summing it up nicely. Just going with it. Took it down on the haunches a little. A very safe pair of hands. So Desmond Haynes finds his way back to the pavilion as drinks come out. Of course, substitute Mohsin Khan bowled Sarfraz, his third wicket for 13, and West Indies 3 for 35. West Indies, their target, 107 from 30 overs. The run rate they need now is 4.43. Start of the match.
And that's dropped by Ashraf. Thick outside edge. Threw himself across. Should have taken the catch. Dropped it.
One player who's a real threat to Pakistan is Clive Lloyd. And Ashraf did go wide. An excellent effort. Would have been a magnificent catch if it had stuck.
And it's through his hands. Slippery ball. And the West Indies just take the single there. Might well have been 2. Majid Khan out in the covers. Good firm hit by Gomes. Sliding through his grasp. That slippery ball. And the West Indies run a single.
And it also skidded very quickly off the turf. It wasn't an easy one for Majid to stop, but...
That's in the air, he's out. 4 point by Mudassar. Lloyd's gone. The West Indies in all sorts of strife at 4 for 38.
And great captaincy by Javed. He just shifted Majid Khan across from that very position, and there's no way known would Majid Khan have caught it. But Mudassar, a very good field, coming forward and just catching it 6 or 8 inches above the turf. So Clive Lloyd on his way back to the pavilion, caught Mudassar bowled Sikandar for 1, and West Indies slumped to 4 for 38.
They go through to the grand finals. 10 points they have. 2 matches after this, both against Australia. If they lose here, Pakistan go level with them, completing their 10 matches, and it would mean that Australia would have to win the final 2 matches against the West Indies to draw level, at which stage all the teams would then be level. They'll be looking for a second here, but the running between the wickets hasn't been a feature so far. A little bit of hesitancy between the 2 batsmen.
Indies.
And that's gone. That'll be 4, I think. No, Mohsin gets around. Good work by Mohsin, moving to his right, anticipating and cutting off what looked as if it might have been a boundary. As Taki said, the outfield is a little bit slow.
And this morning, Tony, that would have raced to the boundary. But you can see how quickly it pulls up. Gave Mohsin an easy opportunity to get around and just cut it off for 2. And that's going to be one of the problems that's going to be confronting the West Indies now. Single for Bacchus. And those 3 bowlers can make up the 30 overs. 3 for 18, Big Sarfraz.
And the runs coming a little bit easier in this over for the West Indies. But they still have a lot to do.
Injured finger too when he was keeping today, so you might find it a little troublesome out there.
And that's over the top. Someone's coming under it, and that's dropped. Lucky break there for the West Indies. Ijaz coming around. Bacchus taking his life in his hands, going for the big one and being dropped.
Well, Sarfraz could have quite easily have had his 4th victim. Ijaz, one eye on the ball, and then just one eye, he just took it off fractionally, then looking at the fence.
For the Pakistanis and for the West Indies. Pakistan must win this match. The West Indies have a real cushion at the top of the table.
6 wickets, not 5. High power strike rate.
To have reached the rate at the end of this over. And that's just out of reach. Gone over the top. Sarfraz after it. Very close thing here, and he won't get it. 4 runs.
Well, Bacchus, one of the few West Indian players to come out with a real positive attitude. Drive off the back foot. Safe was in the air. There's no one deep out there. It skidded off. First bounce, but then was nearly pulling up. The Pakistanis would win this match. And he's in no hurry. It doesn't look like improving, the weather that is. That one played away on the offside. They'll be looking for two. The fielder under pressure, and they're going. This could be close. He could be gone. No, he's not. That must have been very close. Umpire French was right down and magnificently placed, so he should be. He's the square leg umpire, but that must have been close.
Badly fielded, under pressure. Great decision. Ashraf very slow removing those bails. Took a long time to gather and whip them off.
That one smashed away to square leg. There's someone down there. Mosin picking it up, and once again the West Indians turning, but not coming for the second. It really is.
For the Pakistani side, he's going to gather the returns. Calm down the fieldsman. He must remain cool and calm.
He's bowled it! What a great breakthrough. Larry Gomes trying to whip that one to square leg and missing a dead straight delivery. So Sikandar gets it back on the back from all his colleagues out there, and what a breakthrough it is.
Yes, it is, but on the other hand, it may be just what the West Indians needed, because Dujon comes to the crease now. He's been in great touch. Gomes struggled. It's good bowling. It's 5 for 61. There's only 3 men inside the circle at the moment. Could be a no ball called here. The umpire's missed it, but he got that away. The 4. That was interesting. Java was out of the circle. The umpires didn't call no ball and hit it for 4 anyway.
It was an interesting shot and a good one too. Very effective down to the boundary. Java actually...
Them out, I feel. 5 for 69. 107 runs required.
It's in the air and Safras dives. He's got him. He's gone. Mudassar has done it again. A short ball from him, which one would have thought could have been dispatched, but Andy Roberts was a little surprised, and Safras was equal to the task, diving forward and making the catch.
Yes, it was a bad ball, and Roberts was a bit late. The big man picked it up late and threw himself. A great effort by Safras. Under pressure, a beauty. 6 for 69.
Matches, but only 3 innings there. 150. And he's nicked it and it's going down fine, and will Imran cut it off? No, he hasn't. And so 4 runs there off a very fine edge. Imran doing it. We all want to see those Australians in the final. That's nicely played. I don't think there'll be more than one.
Yes, Tony, the West Indians really only need singles, but problem is...
Well bowled, and a quick yes there by Bacchus. Just having a close look at Dujon out there. He looks to me to be in all sorts of agony. I've noticed that every now and again he's thrown his head in the air because of what looks like a bit of a stabbing pain in the shoulder. Well, that was beautifully placed. Java just a little bit close there in his keenness to cut off the single, and as a result the West Indians get 2. Imran certainly just loping in and striving for accuracy, I think, and another single as Java dives to his right but doesn't succeed in cutting it off. 6 for 79. It's in the air and it's going way down to third man. It'll beat Majid down there. It's 4. That's a useful 4. And so the West Indians now beginning to get away from Pakistan.
Spraying in length and have been too short. Dujon off the back foot, smashed it through the gully region.
It's in the air, he's got him, he's gone. What a silly shot, my goodness. He's hit it straight back to him, and Sikandar once again equal to the task, taking the catch.
What a super catch. Pressure's really on, they're all very difficult. He hit too soon, straight back to the big, tall, skinny, fast bowler, and he throws it into the air. And it's 7 for 83.
Well, that was the end of the over. Sylvester Clark is out there, but he's at the non-striker's end, and Bacchus has the strike. And he also himself an outside edge there. Sylvester Clark very clean for the 2 there. But Backus seems to have control of things, sending him back.
Sylvester Clark comes to the crease after the dismissal of Dujon by Secunda. Return catch. Did it fairly well, but a bit early. And a happy bowler. It's his 9th over.
Have a look at those eyes. They get wider and wider as Imran gets closer, and that's in the air, but it's over the top of the infield. If they go quickly, they might get 2, but I don't think Sylvester Clark is all that bothered. He's quite happy to settle for the single and to allow Backus, who's the senior player out there, to take charge. Need 107 to win. It's a short ball and played away down to fine leg. And so Backus gets a single and keeps the strike. 7 for 86. Off the pad, there's a leg by there, and that brings Sylvester Clark down on strike, and I think this is where the Pakistanis have their opportunity. Leg by signal, Sylvester, 7 sixes. Looks pretty serious out there, and he went for the big one there, and this could be close if it's thrown straight, but there's no one at the stumps. Well, the excitement. Nice and worked up. Well bowled.
Backus cool.
And it's 7 for 89. As long as they don't lose a wicket. Imran the bowler. And this is his last over, and a diving attempt there by Javed at backward point. Just the single. Well, this could be dangerous. Now 17 to win, and Imran is going to bowl to Sylvester Clark. Imran's bowling quite quickly. And he's nicked it. He's gone. He's out, caught behind. And so Imran producing that delivery just outside off stump, which finds the outside edge of Sylvester Clark's bat. And that's the end of him. The Pakistanis are ecstatic.
Oh, what a game. The line was just right. Clark had a go straight through to Ashraf, who made no mistake, and he's happy. And why not? A wicket at a vital time. 8 for 90.
Michael Holding's out there. Imran is bowling his last over. And he beats the outside edge, and all the Pakistanis go up. That was very close.
Position of second slip.
Well, that's well bowled and well left. That occasion, Michael Holding played inside the line, I suspect.
I disagree with it. I think it was a bad ball on this occasion. I think it should have been up.
4 overs remaining. Well played by Backus. The only problem is he's lost the strike again.
Yes, he has a lot of confidence in Michael Holding. There's an overthrow there, but well backed up by Majid. 2 wickets in hand.
And Secunda love a wicket. He's hit that high, and it's going down. It's going to be 6. My goodness, what a huge hit, a magnificent hit. And have a look at the 2 batsmen down there. Backus throwing his arms around Michael Holding. What a shot in the circumstances.
Yes, a beauty. Picked it up, it was short. 7 to win now. He hit it right in the middle of the bat. Went well clear of the boundary.
By Mudassa, 8 for 100.
7 runs required for victory, 2 wickets in hand. Comparison now, the West Indies in front again.
And Mudassa. Well played. That one nicely placed. They might get 2 for this. No, they're not. They're taking no chances, and that's good thinking. What a good throw. Great. He's taken his wickets more frequently than anyone else in this competition this year, and well fielded by Sarfraz.
Well, regardless of who wins this afternoon, it's been a great effort from both teams. A lot of desperation by the Pakistanis in the field. Almost 30 overs to be bowled, and Sarfraz desperate.
They're going to take a run. Sarfraz shying at the stumps and missing. And there could be overthrows. There are, and listen to the cheer from the crowd. And Sarfraz shying at the stumps there. The ball going through the legs, I think, of the Pakistani wicketkeeper, and backed up by Secunda. And so now 3 runs to win with 2 wickets in hand. Well played. That'll be 1. Don't believe they'll go for 2 here. No, they won't. So 2 out are going to rush onto this ground. Someone beats the outside edge of the series. He's gone. He's given out. And Michael Holding can't believe it. He's caught behind. Well, my goodness. 1 wicket in hand now. Holding caught behind off the bowling of Madassa. And so Joel Garner now must come out with just 2 runs to win.
Running all in the face. The wicket is down for 105.
Secunda bowled, and there's a single, and I tell you, Joel Garner's going to have to face. So Sekunda's the bowler and Joel Garner on strike. 1 run to win, 9 wickets down.
Point. 3 slips, a silly point.
It's a short pass in the air. Oh, it's just missed. Oh, look at the Pakistani faces out there. It's a full toss and it's gone. They've run. The crowd flock onto the ground. What a great victory to the West Indies. But my goodness, take your head off to the Pakistanis too. They made them fight for every single run they got. And this, more than anything, is tremendous news for the Australians. Joel Garner, the hero for the moment.
The West Indies win and the Pakistanis go down, but what a great fight. The highest scorer was Bacchus, not out 36, a match-winning innings, superb control under pressure. Some superb bowling by the Pakistanis. Their bowlers did everything you could ask of them under pressure. Sarfraz, 10 overs, 3 for 31. Secunda, 6.5, 3 for 32. Imran, 10, 1 for 23. And Madassa, the main striker, winning the strike rate to date, 2 overs, no